The demand for real estate is determined on three major factors: the location that you choose to live in, the developer behind the construction, and the vicinity that's being built around it. My name is Cleon Barreto, and today I'm here to discover some of these hidden opportunities which is built on trust and beyond the hype. Let's get to the point and understand the location that we are currently in. I'm precisely just 10 minutes away from the world's largest Maktoum International Airport, and it's set to be inaugurated in different phases starting from 2030 going up to about 2040. It's going to have almost 260,000 passengers, which is going to generate a lot of revenue. This is on a year-to-year basis. 5 runways, 400 gates. Well, that's one of the reasons it's called the world's largest international airport. To be very precise, I'm currently in the residential district of Dubai South. This entire whole master community is developed by a complete government-backed developer. They've kind of created a beautiful community. You've got townhouses, villas, semi-detached villas, and this location that I'm currently in is beautifully designed. You've got all the possible amenities. You've got a kids' play area. There's a beautiful garden space over here, a community park meant for the residents. When you're looking at a residential district like this, there are not too many developers. You got to target and select a very few of them. And how would you do that? Based on the developer's background, the history, the kind of quality and finished products that they deliver. And personally, if you ask me, there are very few of them in a location like this. And in these last 2 years, the demand for real estate in this location has been phenomenal. The price per square feet is fairly lower than some of the mature locations. And this is one of the biggest plus point where a lot of investors are getting into this location for return on equity as well as rental returns on investment. And guess what? While I was on my search to discover this place, I realized that there's a fantastic opportunity for investors. There's a great development coming in by Imtiaz. They are the pioneers in terms of construction quality. They've been in Dubai for over the years, over decades. They've constructed many projects. Their construction quality is fabulous. And it's important I speak a little bit more about them. We're going to go to the plot. We're going to see what is this location about in this entire district, and let's understand a little bit more of Imtiaz. So finally, we've arrived at the location. This is the land parcel that has been acquired by Imtiaz. They're coming up with some beautiful construction works. The launch is happening by the 10th of February. Don't quote me, but I'll be in a better position to give you the exact dates the moment you DM me. But before I even get into the configuration and prices, let me give you a little bit understanding more about them as a company, what they've done in the past. Let's get to understand a little bit more in detail, and thereafter let's discuss pricing. Now, when we talk about Imtiaz in terms of their construction quality, the number of previous projects that they've handed over, all of them have been fully furnished. They come with a very investor-friendly payment plan. And the best part about the construction quality is the finishes. Now, let's understand a little bit in terms of what is coming over here. This is going to be a beautiful tower. We're going to have studios, 1-bedroom and 2-bedroom apartments, all of them fully furnished with the best of the best fixtures. In terms of the pricing, the studios would start somewhere around 673k dirhams. The 1 bed's around 1.1 million. 2 beds approximately in the price range of 1.6 million dirhams, with a very nice investor-friendly payment plan, which is 60-40, 60% during construction, 40% during your handover. Now, if you ask me what is it that is in store for you as an investor, the opportunities are phenomenal. Now, since Imtiaz has come into this location for the very first time, I know that there are many more launches which are going to be launched at least in the next 2 to 3 years. In fact, the price per square feet at which they are launching right now is phenomenal. They're roughly 15 to 20% lower than some of the existing grade A developments in this area. So as an investor, I feel it's really great to step into this moment. And in fact, with the number of infrastructure works being, pushed by the government, I feel that this location will see a huge surge in residential homes, at least in the next 4 to 5 years. Once the airport is fully functional, the demand for this location will be phenomenal again. Today, if you look at the long-term rentals, the 1-bedroom apartments are renting somewhere at about 65,000 dirhams a year. 2-bedroom apartments closer to about 90 to 95,000 dirhams a year. And in fact, this is a location which has no metro. But the belief is important. We know the amount of schools that are being pushed over in this location is phenomenal. So it's a premature location which is developing. It's going to be fully action-packed in the next 4 to 5 years. and I see a great entry point for investors today who are looking to park their funds in this particular location of Dubai South. To finally conclude my observations in this particular location, I feel it's a great point, especially at this point of time for investors, to get into this location where the prices are at least 20 to 25% lower than your neighboring communities. In fact, with the amount of infrastructure works that are being developed, the government has pumped in so much of money. I see a great potential at this point of time. And of course, once the airport is fully functional, this is your spot to be. This is the place where you need to invest your money. In fact, if you really need a complete analysis, you need a complete detailed explanation in terms of locations, you need a micro analysis on the right opportunities, please feel free to get in touch with me. And of course, don't wait, the time is now. I'm signing off, Cleon Barreto.